According to Banerjee and Josh's report, Indian government declared to accept GST on sanitary pads for promoting girls' education in 2018. It spent a long time to achieve this goal, as sanitary pads were luxury for women to use because its price was high tax. More than 88% of Indian women could not afford it, and they were forced to stay home and lose the opportunity to work and study during the period. Fortunately, the law has been changed, and it promotes inclusion for women within India. What is the motivation to make a change? Public media plays a significant role in forming people's attitudes towards inclusion. According to Straube and Insko, people are social learners based on the social learning theory. Their knowledge, attitudes, and behaviors are deriving from surrounding elements, such as media and resources. Safety and Cohen also mentioned that formation of people's attitudes are based on the message that media covered. It means personal or public perception on minority groups could be influenced by how the creator shows information in the media piece. Therefore, an analysis of the movie Padman will focus on how the film covers message to influence people's attitudes towards women's health and inclusion. Padman is a non-fictional movie published in 2018 and is inspired by the real story of Aruchana Muruganathan, call him Lakshmi in the film. The director used Lakshmi's experience of inventing pad-making machine to expose the real situation that many Indian women suffer in, and further advocate for feminine hygiene and gender equality. Throughout the whole movie, menstruation is the main barrier that impacts women's self-development. In the movie, it often uses negative words to link with menstruation. For example, a man thinks the new pad is women's thing, dirty. Based on our common sense, menstruation is a basic physiological phenomenon of women, but under the context of India, people view it as a dirty issue. The director used Lakshmi's wife Gatali's perspective to explain that menstruation as an impure period in their tradition, and they believe it's a norm of women's life. According to Law Lee and Hammond, Gatali's acceptance to this unfair treatment reflects her strong belief in her tradition and culture, which is the foundation of her attitudes formation. However, Straube and Insko indicate that where the whole community holds this negative attitude towards women, it becomes a stereotype because a woman during the period are generalized by a category as an impure person. Furthermore, women's right to live is being ignored under the societal stereotype, as menstruation is stigmatized as a shame topic to talk about. Women have no opportunity to speak out their needs. For example, when Lakshmi tries to persuade Gatali to use pads, Gatali says she would die with illness rather than live with shame. Hence, also the sanitary pads with expensive price, no one challenged it. Because of the stereotype, women's rights cannot be emphasized in this community. For this reason, women are always excluded from social support during the period. Also, Padman describes a tough situation that women are being excluded. It attempts to invoke people's justice to further promote inclusion for women. In the end of the movie, both of the audience in the film and in the reality are touched by Lakshmi's public speech. One pad costs 2 rupees, but it can save 60 days of women's life in 1 year. By watching the movie, a female audience may contrast her real life with the female characters, and a male audience may concern about his mother, sister, and wife's life during the period. Wakefield, Loken, and Hornick indicate that media can directly change people's stereotypical view through invoking their cognition and emotion. By comparing Lakshmi's determination of making change and the characters who always hold a stereotypical view, it helps audience to recognize the irrational social norm and motivate their emotional reactions. By bringing the empathy with the characters, it increases the opportunity that audience can contribute their strengths to make a change. Lastly, Padman successfully brings the issue of menstruation health to the mainstream society and also promote changes. The power of the film is reflected in the real life after its release. People realize the importance of women's health and advocate for it. such as Pac-Man Challenge on Instagram and She Says India on Twitter. With high pressure of the public voice, Indian government finally attached importance to women's rights and social inclusion. This big change reflects a transformation of leadership and advocacy. As Root said, is to turn value into action and challenge into success. Therefore, the creator of the movie can be viewed as leaders who seek to change, and the audience can be seen as the advocator who complete the change. Both of them make the challenge into success and provide a better society.